pardon us.
Good morning, everyone. The doctor's been waiting for you. Please, go on in.
I cannot say I expected you to save me. Nonetheless, I'm glad you're in good health, Leticia.
I too am glad to see you well, Marcus.
Huh? Wait a second. Do you two know each other?
And that makes you...
Albert Bergholm. It's been quite some time, Marquess.
That it has. I barely recognized you. And you, good sir, must be Raymond. I cannot thank you enough for saving the people of our fair town.
Think nothing of it. Seeing you in good spirits is thanks enough.
And so, Lady Leticia, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come in search of Midas Felgreed and thought you might know his whereabouts.
What business do you have with him, if I may ask?
I wish him to accompany me to the capital. A threat looms over the kingdom, and without his assistance, we shall succumb to it.
My lady, I assume you are privy to the true cause of his resignation?
I believe the royal family and its advisors took umbrage with his methods.
Then you understand why I cannot in good conscience reveal his whereabouts. Nothing can change that.
Nothing at all. Are you certain?
Perhaps if your motivation differed, so would my answer.
Marcus.
I ask, you take your leave. And if you would be so kind, refrain from calling upon me henceforth.
Huh. What the hell happened between you three? Had to be something, the way he was acting.
Wait! Don't go! I need to ask you something!
Nina?
So, Leticia, you're not just some page from the capital, are you? I don't think I've ever heard the doctor speak so deferentially to anyone in my life. The two of you also seem to know each other. Do you know Uncle Midas too?
Uncle Midas?
At the very least, you have to know that Dr. Eason was one of Osarius's 3 wise men, just like Uncle Midas.
So the doc's like, famous or something?
And suppose I do.
Then you might be interested in this. My full name is Nina DeForge.
DeForge? Would you happen to mean the same DeForge as...
I do. My father, who served alongside Midas and Dr. Eason as one of the 3 wise men, is none other than... Filberto DeForge. So, what do you say? Can someone like little ol' me join you? Maybe the street's not the best place for this. We can talk at my house. It's just on the other side of the inn. It's just down the hill from the infirmary. My house is right over here.
Oh, silly.
Right this way, please. Here we are. Sorry it's kind of a mess. Please, make yourselves at home.
She's researching Helgar's disease? If I may, where is Maester DeForge?
He passed away 7 years ago.
He did?
Yes, and ever since, Dr. Eason has been my guardian and my teacher. He taught me all I know about iatromancy.
So you didn't learn anything from your dad?
He did leave me a lot of documents, but no, he never taught me anything himself. And to be fair, I never even thought to ask. I had zero idea how important he or the doctor was before he died.
What the devil are you doing here?
An accomplished semiomancer has died, and I wish to pay my respects.
The deceased does not wish you to, so please take your leave.
Yes, I suppose you are right. He wouldn't want to see my face. Huh? You must be Filberto's daughter. I can see both him and Amalia in you. You have the face of a semiomancer.
Perhaps she does, but Filberto did not wish for her to walk the same path. Hence, I raise her as my own.
If Filberto is watching us from beyond, I'm sure your words have put any fears he had to rest. I will leave you to grieve. Leticia, Albert, let us away.
I knew I heard the name Leticia before.
Nina.
Let me be honest with you, Your Highness. There's something I wanted to do for a long time. I know it's presumptuous to ask, but if you promise to help me achieve it, then I promise to help you in return. I'll try and persuade the doc to tell you where Midas is.
You will?
Of course. I mean, it's not like you did anything wrong. Your family may have been at odds with him, but you've saved both him and this town. You are obviously a good person.
Hey, I remember the doctor saying something about if our motivation was different, his answer would be too. So maybe we could work with that?
I think that ship has sailed.
Either way, now doesn't seem like the best time. No matter what we say, he's not going to listen to us. Ah! Ray, you mind coming with me to the infirmary? Alone?
To do what, though?
Just the usual work is all. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
What could they possibly be doing at the infirmary?
Whatever it is, I have a bad feeling about it.
To think that funeral was for Maester de Forge. My ignorance shames me.
You and I were but children. How could we remember?
I disagree. We may have been young, but not so young as to forget. Our age is no excuse.
Your Highness.
Maester de Forge may have been the eldest of the three wise men, but he had seen far fewer years than my father. That is for certain. 'Tis quite strange.
Hey, you might want to think about getting out of here, and soon! The doc's on his way as we speak!
Pardon? Have we a destination?
Place called Rifle, apparently. Going there to get meds.
To get medicine?
Whatever, who cares? Let's just go! Unless you want to face the doctor's wrath, then be my guest! Don't worry, Dad. I got this. You'll see. All right, now all that's left is to make it out of this place without getting caught.
This part is off.
From some shopping.
Who is it? Pardon us.
Welcome! Feel free to ask if you have any questions.
I say my own cuisine is better.
Stiff drink works for me.
Much appreciated. Stop by.
Well, that was indeed fruitful. From some shopping.
Why do those insects ignore everyone else and just go for me all the time?
So, Ray, do you serve the Alcerian royal family too?
Nah, I'm just a humble transporter. I was carrying some cargo for a client when I was attacked by thieves. And then my ship was destroyed, I got separated from my crew, and these two graciously helped me out of a tight spot. And now we're traveling around together looking for my friends in what I... By the way, where exactly is this Rythel place, anyway?
It lies to the northeast. From here, we need only travel eastward until the coastline comes into view.
Gotcha. Now that you mention it, it's been a long time since I've seen it.
To try. Destroy. We live to fight another day. The enemy is neutralized.
Do we have any clues about where to look for your friends?
Nope, not even one. Got no choice but to wander around until we find a lead. I'm not exactly from around here, so I have no idea where anything is.
Well, I'm certainly no expert either. But if there's anything you want to know, I'll do my best to fill you in.
Awesome. That'd be a huge help.
Prep for engagement. Careful.
Ready yourself. Destroyed. Catch my breath.
May luck be on your side.
This.
We have come.
Destroyed. Neutralized. You will not be the last. Destroyed. This will sting! Toxicity detected. Chance of survival level. Threat neutralized. You will not be the last.
Live to fight another day.
Initiate emergency protocols. Acceleration. Destroy. Danger. Threat neutralized. Threat
Put it to
eliminated.
good use. Prepare yourself.
Down.
Destroy. Threat neutralized.
So exquisite.
Threat detected ahead. Destroy. Threat neutralized. Destroy.
There you go.
More than you deserve. Initiate threat neutralized. Destroy. Threat
What you get for messing
neutralized.
with us?
ocean breeze feels great. Looks like our path splits two ways here, though. We will arrive in Rifle regardless of which we choose. However, the route adjacent to the ship is short. Mr. Marcus waiting on us is not the time for sightseeing. You're right. Let's handle our business quickly and get back as soon as we can.
Enemies up ahead.
Destroyed.
Shall see us deterred. How exquisite. Exquisite.
Get ready to fight, everyone!
Threat neutralized.
Welcome to Rifle!
Correct. All right, let's do what Nina came here to do.
Destroyed. Threat neutralized.
Cannot die!
So it's a port.
Ray,
Ain't gonna break our promise or anything. I was just thinking. Might be a ship bound for where Chloe touched down, you know?
I see. We should make for the pier. If any ferries have successfully made the crossing, they shall be there.
How about you, Nina?
It appears that passenger liners are docked on the opposite side.
Right. You know, I pictured a port town being more lively.
I think I caught a little glimpse.
How exquisite. How exquisite.
exquisite.
To get a little ragged. I need some feathers to top up the comforter. Axbeak feathers would work great. Could you get some for me? I'll let you stay for free if you do. Axbeaks aren't super aggressive, so they have wonderful.
Want to play a round of Asoa? You seem pretty smart. I'll even sell you a special deck. Aw, that's a shame.
Pardon us.
I want to get better at Asoa. How about playing around with me?
Oh, welcome. The harbor lights are quite lovely come nightfall. Rest well.
I must say, you set a very fine table.
Early morning brings the calls of both seabirds and sailors. Did they wake you?
These lodgings were superb.
I could try.
Oh, exquisite.
is it?
Place always this dead?
Shouldn't be. To my knowledge, it's always bustling. Maybe this warrants an investigation?
Let's play a Soa! I'm the best player there ever was!
Ahoy there, landlubber! Can your skills stand up to mine? I'll show you just how hot-blooded I can be.
exquisite. How exquisite.
If I spend an hour.
How exquisite. Pardon us.
See that?
Welcome. If anything strikes your fancy, feel free to take a closer look. Hey, I appreciate your business.
Well, that was indeed fruitful. How exquisite. How exquisite.
Why are the ferry Staccato still out of commission? I can't run a business like this.
You trying to hightail it to the capital too, huh? Well, I've got bad news for you. The Vale Empire's got it locked down with their warships, and they're not withdrawing them anytime soon.
You are kidding me!
If I were, prices wouldn't be through the roof. I can barely put food on the table myself. Maybe those rumors about a war brewing weren't so far-fetched after all. Just forget Kato and the capital even exist. You'll sleep better at night.
Guess the laws of supply and demand apply no matter what planet you're on. Distro goes down and prices go up. Speaking of which, we came here to buy stuff, right? Are we even gonna be able to do that?
Not actually sure. I didn't think shipping routes would be closed when we left, so we might be in trouble. Mind if I hit the infirmary now? It's right around here, and I don't want to risk missing out.
Oh, you cannot be serious! There aren't any ships running? What's the holdup? When are they gonna set sail again?
I honestly couldn't tell you. Regular service has been temporarily suspended due to the appearance of the Imperial warships.
What? Temporarily suspended? Isn't there anything you can do?
I can't do much if the ships don't set sail.
Ooh, I got the best idea. You need to sneak into the Imperial capital.
Huh? What?
You gotta bust in there and knock some sense into somebody. The Emperor, whoever. Then the Emperor will stop sending out its warships and you guys can resume service, right?
That's a good one.
Do I look like I'm joking? Because I'm not. At all.
Please, I told you, regular service is suspended!
Ugh, he was useless anyway. But what am I supposed to do if their stupid ships are too chicken to set sail? You're gonna have to think of something, old Welch.
A most eccentric young woman, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, you can say that again. Hey, looks like she might have dropped something.
Oh, a ring. I believe this symbol represents the Vineyards, a well-known merchant family in Delric. Would it not? Perhaps we might keep an eye out next we are in Delric. My, though, what a rambunctious girl.
They say there's plenty of fish in the sea, but I'd rather find some.
Is the hospital.
Well stocked, food is fresh. Feel free to have a look.
Good afternoon. Is Dr. Vanel here?
If it isn't little Nina. I heard those monsters were quite the handful.
Wait, you did? How?
When goods aren't coming in, your ears tend to perk up at news that might affect your bottom line.
So then your stock is low, huh?
I've got enough for the time being. Hold on a moment. I'll get you the usual.
I don't want to be rude, but if all we're doing is picking up some drugs, remind me why you wanted us to tag along?
Sorry, that's not the real reason. There's something I want Leticia to see.
Sorry for the wait. Why the long face, Nina?
If it's not too much trouble, can we see the patient?
His illness is quite advanced. Just don't get too close.
I'll make sure not to. If it's all right, I'd like to show you all something.
Is he afflicted with?
Yes, Helgar's disease. It's claimed the lives of 20 people already and shows no signs of slowing down.
That many?
Leticia, if you don't mind, could I come with you to the capital? I need to visit the Semiomancy Consortium.
What exactly is that?
The main institution where semiomantic research is conducted. It has the best facilities in the kingdom.
That goal I was talking about? It's to cure Helgars. And to do that, I'll need to learn a lot more about iatromancy. Please, I just want to rid the world of the disease that killed my father.
The rub is, would Maester Marcus approve of that?
If he doesn't, we'll never learn enough about it, and more people will die. I can't let this disease spread any further than it already has. Dr. Eason and I can only do so much by ourselves.
I understand your concern, but that's not why we're here. We're here to convince the doctor to disclose Maester Felgreid's whereabouts. I personally have no issue with escorting you to the consortium. However, were that to irreparably sour your relationship with Dr. Eason, it would defeat the whole purpose of this endeavor.
I don't know. Call it a gut feeling, but I seriously doubt Marcus is that stubborn of a person.
Do you?
Anywho, let's head to Delric. Taking detours isn't gonna earn us any favors with him.
Fair enough. It's not as if we gain anything by staying in Rifle.
Albert!
Pardon the indiscretion, but no need to worry. I can stand by my...
Yikes, he's burning up. This is bad. Dr. Vanel, we need you to look at someone right away. Please!
Illness and travel are inseparable bedfellows. I doubt it's anything serious.
That is a great relief.
There is something I'd like to ask, however. What manner of creation is that arm?
Before I continue, please speak to no one of what you will hear. He has lived with that arm for 14 years now. I can only assume he has lived with that pain equally long, abiding it with stoic countenance so as not to worry me.
No need for such decorum. Someone of your station does not need to lower herself to mine. As for Albert, I'm afraid I'm not the Iatromancer Marcus is. I recommend his second opinion. Tell him those are my exact words, and I'm certain he'll oblige.
He will?
Marcus isn't so set in his ways that he'd ignore Nina. Nor Filberto's wishes.
Dr. Vanel.
You've had enough excitement today. Go rest. I'll tell Albert when he comes to.
Very well. Thank you, Doctor.
How is he?
Well enough to be discharged tomorrow morning. A little fatigued is all, apparently.
Good to hear.
The doctor also suggested we have Maester Eason look at him once we return to Delric.
Weird. Guess Nina was right about Albert looking sick then.
Indeed. This ordeal has taken its toll on me as well. Let us return to our lodgings. The inn is near the fountain at the top of the hill, if I recall correctly. How exquisite.